microphone. I can't fan it because I have a microphone.
Yeah.
Hence the ice and the water. So
world.
No.
Same thing. You don't want to do that. You know, always conduct good practices when using cryptocurrency.
Just to say, I think there's been a few comments that the volume might be a little bit low, so apologies for that. We'll try and talk as loud as possible, or if there's a slight delay, please bear with us on that one.
Yeah, I don't want to start yelling, you know, pull a Dwight Schrute and be like, how out, you know.
The last 7 days.
The last 7 days we did this.
Yeah, but hopefully you guys can hear us.
Yeah. Real quick, SAFEMOON Cash, that is not us in any way, shape, or form.
No.
We are SAFEMOON. SAFEMOON.net is our website. Nothing else.
There are no derivatives.
No, there are no derivatives
of SAFEMOON.
Yeah.
There is one SAFEMOON. Anything with those names, we would announce that to you guys. We love these AMAs. We love giving you information. If we were to launch something that was a derivative of everything that we're doing, it would be a huge deal. So no. And if you see anybody, again, community, please try and spread that news as much as possible.
Educate.
Educate,
always
yes.
Educate.
Yeah.
So somebody asked, like, what do you think about other cryptos and pages and stuff like that? With some other token groups, they have animosity, not necessarily the community, but maybe the dev team. I'm not going to make any accusations. So there's animosity that people think that they need to have towards other tokens or other coins.
Yes, yeah. Like everything's a competition.
It's not a competition,
No.
If crypto as a whole is its own thing, and we're winning. It's great.
Yep.
I have no animosity towards Dogecoin. I love Dogecoin.
No, not at all. I think as a team and a bunch of enthusiasts, and I think it's safe to say every single person involved in the SAFEMOON community is probably a sci-fi fan as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just technology and accessibility and just the general opinion that cryptocurrency is such an incredible thing. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be any intentional animosity unless there's people that are, really trying to do some damage in the cryptocurrency space to other communities, which is just not something that is tolerated anywhere in the world through any sector,
Yeah.
But no, other than that, we're always excited to see new projects come up on the board and to hear about them and to talk to people about them. So yeah.
Yeah. So somebody's talking about the manual burn. That went away, people. Mm-hmm. We automated the process, and now automated and automatic are two separate things. This is an automated process that's working great. What we're burning, between 500 billion and 4 trillion tokens a day.
Yep.
We're not going to do any manual burns because that process is automated. So no manual burns. The next question that I'm kind of following up on that is, do you want to burn the LP? No. No, we're not going to burn the LP.
I think you can definitely explain why we wouldn't do that.
Yeah. So the LP is a tool that makes it allows SAFEMOON to have smoother trades because that's what it is. It allows SAFEMOON to have smoother trades, helps with stability, helps with a lot of different technical aspects.
Yes.
So
liquidity is very important when it comes to an order book essentially.
Yes.
It's an integral part to cryptocurrency trading and swaps and everything in between really.
Yeah.
So it's kind of similar going back to when people said, when are you going to burn 100% of the tokens? Too much of anything is a good thing, and in that scenario, SAFEMOON would cease to exist.
Well, bad thing. Too much of anything is a bad thing.
Sorry, a bad thing. I meant to say, and in that scenario, SAFEMOON wouldn't exist anymore because you burn 100% of anything, it's gone.
Well, we can't even burn 100% of anything.
It's impossible. Yeah.
Because
can't do it.
Yeah.
So that's related to that. Can you add subtitles for non-English speakers? So this is a very good question. When it comes to the AMAs. I actually link it in with another one. So can you launch a YouTube channel? We always do our best to prioritize everything. I know you guys know that, and it has been something that's on the radar, specifically in the last week. To be honest, we've spoken about it a lot. I think to have live subtitles is a very difficult thing. I think anybody out there that's used YouTube has put live captions on. It's not always accurate, So, and especially when we're giving out information when we want it to be. I think in the very near future, what we can do is we can save the AMAs possibly put them up on YouTube and any other educational videos, and then we can add those subtitles. And in that scenario, then any other community, any nationality can come on and view them, and it's much more accessible for everyone.
Yeah, I know this is something that we discuss heavily because we're focused on accessibility, and it is something that we're actively working on as well.
Yes.
What is our time frame for the SAFEMOON wallet?
Nearly got away without being asked that 1 week,
We'll put out an update when we actually have a specific date in mind.
Yes.
We always shoot for more, and as I said before, we're updating the roadmap, but we're not going to give a specific date out just yet.
As soon as we can, we will.
Yes.
We would love to do that.
It's like with video games,
Yes, it is.
We don't want to pull a Halo or anything else where it's like
Cyberpunk.
a Cyberpunk,
I think for a while,
or Starship or Star Citizen.
Star Citizen, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be released this year. 6 years later. We don't want to do that. So we want to actually give you an accurate timeline and accurate information on when you can expect the wallet. And so right now, the team internally is assessing how much time that's going to take, or how much time it's going to take for the wallet to be released.
Yeah.
So,
I think we should move on to the next section.
Yes. What the FUD?
What the FUD?
All right. So what's first piece of FUD that we're going to tip back into this? Whale watchers. So we've got a lot of experienced whale watchers and a lot of inexperienced whale watchers out there.
Yeah.
The Captain Ahabs of the group. They understand which wallet is which, and just put it out there. No, we're not the #1 wallet. That is the burn wallet. And for those of you that don't know what a burn wallet is, this is the best analogy that I can think of.
Yep.
Basically, the burn wallet is this flaming black hole that we send tokens to never be accessed again. So for all intents and purposes, they're gone forever, never to be touched again. Nothing we can do about it. So if you are sending your tokens to the burn address inadvertently, there's nothing we can do to get it back. Sorry.
That's kind of a cryptocurrency thing as a whole.
Yes, yeah. And it's not just exclusive to SAFEMOON. That's with every other deflationary asset that uses burn addresses to deflate.
Also, my wallet, if I throw, £10 in a fire, I'm not getting that back. That's kind of how that works.
Yeah. So, okay. Oh,
this is one of my.
Not our age.
Not our age. No. SAFEMOON's age. We always talk about how fast we move. Things are going incredibly well, of course. People think that we've been around for 2 years.
Yeah. No, we're not even close to being a toddler. We're
no.
Yeah, so we're right around, we're a little bit above 66 days old, depending if you look at when it was first posted to GitHub and launched, or when it first gained popularity. So 66 days old, we've made astronomical progress,
Mm-hmm. I think when I see stuff like that, it's like, that meme where it shows like a super futuristic utopian city, and it's like if so-and-so, whatever it is, it's like if SAFEMOON had been around for 2 years, I think that's what the world would look like.
That's definitely what we would want.
That's what we would love,
yeah. But no, so we're in the early days, and it's the progress we're making is great.
We're very proud of everything we've achieved.
I'm really proud of the community. I mean, we've grown so big, and then the personality the community has taken on is just very positive.
Yeah.
Which is in some cryptocurrencies there's maybe not such a positive sentiment regarding it, or
can be quite aggressive in some communities.
A little bit of cyberbullying that goes on.
Yeah.
But no, the community that we have, the SAFEMOON community as a whole, is absolutely fantastic. The self-educating that goes on, and then also the billboards and the Times Square thing. Put it out there. We had nothing to do with that. And I think there's some stuff floating around about the Burj Khalifa.
Yes, which is incredible. I've seen, I think actually a couple of people spoke about that and then came together actually instead, which is really cool. Yeah. Like, sometimes some people would be like, oh, I had this idea, it's my idea, so I'm going to get there first, kind of thing. And I think a couple of people mentioned Burj Khalifa and then realized that there was 5, 10 different people talking about it, and instead they all just got together and now they're working on that collectively, or so. That was the last thing I saw anyway. So that's amazing. Again, well done to the community. These things are incredible. Yeah,
and I think that kind of concludes the What the FUD section for this week.
Yes, it does.
We're gonna dive back into the live Q&A. All right, so somebody had a price-related question.
Okay.
Put it out there for everyone who's new. We will never discuss price or predictions or anything like that.
No.
So we can't do that. We're not going to. So, what's the deal with Binance? Almost 2 million holders. What are they waiting on? I'm not sure I get that question.
I think they're trying to say we're great and Binance are taking their time. I think I think that's what's coming from that. We can't speculate on people like Binance.
Yeah.
Binance is amazing. They're incredible. They do some amazing things, just like many of the third parties out there. And like we've always said, we're doing us. We're doing everything that we want to do. We'll never do anything we don't want to do. We have a very clear vision of everything that we're doing. And we are always going the correct routes to have a successful future.
Yep.
Is what I'll say on that.
Somebody asked, how will we know what our reflections will be on Bitmark tomorrow?
That will actually go out.
Yeah.
On a notice on Bitmark.
Yep.
So, like many things, if you're situated on another exchange, that exchange will have that duty to provide information to you.
Yes.
On said exchange, and obviously we're in communication with all of them, and we'll always make sure that certain levels of quality are maintained on that front.
Yeah. Somebody asked, when will the Wednesday AMAs pick back up? I think we, for the foreseeable future, we're not going to be doing Wednesday AMAs.
No.
We have a lot of stuff in development right now.
Yes.
And,
I think, back to the, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. We don't want to give ourselves or the community like analysis paralysis, it can be called sometimes. And just, to constantly hand out a lot of information when we want to make sure that what we give you guys is relevant.
Yeah.
Now if people like to just listen to us sit and waffle, then maybe we could look at a podcast in the future or something along those lines. But AMA wise, we're going to maintain it as it is for now. If it's going to change, we'll let you guys know.
Yes, definitely. Somebody asked, will Coinbase ever happen? Do you like Coinbase?
I like Coinbase.
I like Coinbase. Yeah.
Coinbase is great.
Yeah.
I think everybody likes Coinbase.
Yeah. So we shoot to hit on all the exchanges possible. Kind of another question that popped up was when are you going to announce another big exchange? We're working on 2 right now, finalizing that.
As we mentioned earlier.
And they're in the top 30, so yes, 2 more big exchanges.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a lot of movement. And like I said, with stuff like that, there is I think a road. Yeah. I think just in general in the cryptocurrency world, there is like some sort of invisible roadmap that seems to just happen. And as you go through stuff.
I'm gonna do a video game analogy. Like simple video game analogy. SAFEMOON is a level 1, and there's certain stuff and tasks that we need to do to level up. First it was the
That's a very good analogy,
Bitmark, then it was the next 8, and then it was market cap, holders, etc. And so there's certain requirements we have to meet in order to list with a lot of these platforms.
Yep.
And there's also a certain roadmap, that we have to follow. So it is something that we're working on, and everything we do builds to a bigger and better thing, whether it's exchanges, whether it's the SAFEMOON exchange or the wallet, whether it's our community testbed. Everything we do builds upon itself and builds into something bigger and better for the community.
Yep, the perfect answer.
Yeah. Let's see. They said, is SAFEMOON wallet going to be available everywhere? Binance is limited. Binance limits it inside the United States. So that's a regulatory thing?
It is a regulatory question.
And I don't really want to comment on right now because,
What we can say is, regulations have always been a thing since the dawn of time, probably even with cavemen. You can't bring that rock in here, it's my cave, So that's something that's always going to be not necessarily an issue, but a speed bump with any company or anything in the world. So.
And there's 2 things that go into developing something like SAFEMOON and all the products that we're releasing. There's the Is it technically feasible? And then what's the legal ramification, the legal aspect of it, regulatory stuff regarding it. And so,
I think it's about we have our goals and our roadmap, and following those, we will see where the regulations will, where we'll end up that will need regulatory systems in place. It's more about we're not going to design anything that we're doing around other people's regulations. We're going to achieve what we want to achieve.
Yes.
And do things the way that we think they should be done.
And we're all about accessibility, and so the answer is yes, we're going to, and we want to. Mainly it's we want to. Some areas just flat out ban it. Ban cryptocurrency, but we want to make it to where everyone can use the SAFEMOON wallet. Everyone can use the SAFEMOON exchange, and so that's the goal. And how that's rolled out in which timeline and which areas are going to get it first, that comes down to more of the regulatory stuff. So, SAFEMOON debit card or credit card or whatever. SAFEMOON card.
SAFEMOON card.
Simplex.
Simplex. Yes, absolutely. I think we'll just keep people.
We'll save that for the next one.
Yeah, stay tuned for that one.
Yeah,
we're going to give some great information on that. Do you know what? I've just seen a couple of people commenting about the SAFEMOON wallet video again. So for anybody that's new right now, we'd love to play that again. Please take a look at it.
Oh yeah, I love that video. It chills down my spine.
It's great. Yeah, I think people really. I think they expect us to be used to stuff, but it's fantastic for us to see everybody's achievements. When we create these videos and every assets and all the assets and every bit of news that we put out there, it's even more exciting every time. I love watching them. So we hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, I love when the marketing team, and our graphics team are like, oh, hey, check this out. We got this great video. They put it together. I don't exactly know how he does it.
That's so
but
good.
It's just like magically it's done. I'm like, oh, dude, this looks great. Any spelling mistakes? Nope, we're good. So, no, we're really hyped about the wallet. I love that
Seriously,
video. So, which exchange shows the most accurate price of SAFEMOON? So the answer is every exchange shows the accurate price of what the price of SAFEMOON is on their exchange.
Yes.
So in simpler terms, each, and this is not specific to SAFEMOON, but we'll use Bitcoin for example. The price of Bitcoin on Bitmart is a little bit different than the price of Bitcoin on Coinbase. And that's also different to the price of Bitcoin on Trust Wallet, etc. across the board. Same thing with SAFEMOON. And over time, the price action has gotten a lot better in terms of consistency across the board.
Yeah,
and that's observations. That can change, but that's our observation of that.
Yeah. I think as adoption increases. That makes things like that a lot clearer.
But I know the essence or the motivations behind that question was, where do we see the most accurate price of SAFEMOON?
Yes.
It's not CoinMarketCap. I prefer to use Nomics because it does display a lot of good data on there.
Yes.
Oh wait, I probably should have addressed this in What the FUD. The volume transparency. That's not on us, guys. That's their assessment on the exchanges. And that gets updated over time.
Yep.
And that has nothing to do with SAFEMOON's transparency. That's literally just the volume transparency. And so on there, you can actually look it up and read through it, and, and everything. So
I think that was a bit of a misunderstood word, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, charities. What charities have we looked at? And this is actually, so we did a poll. We got the results back from the community. Right now, my focus is the amount of good we can do. More like I'm not going to donate, and we're not the charity. I don't think the community should either. I'm not just going to speak blanketly about that, but I personally don't believe donating to a charity that has very high overhead costs to where only 10% of whatever's put into there actually makes it.
Yeah, it's very important that, you know, and this is not, again, we don't want to have to generalize and change anything we do, you know, according to a small percentage of people in the world that don't want to do good, and they have like malicious intent. But it is very important that, especially when people would like to donate to charities, you know, through an organization that we're sorting out, it's very important that we make sure that the correct people receive that charitable donation, and it doesn't, you know, go into a place where it's going to be misused or used incorrectly.
Yeah, where as I said before, where their overhead costs, and you know, they're just getting, basically it's just another way for them to make money in a tax-free way.
Yeah, unfortunately there are
charities like that out there, and so, you know, there's a lot of due diligence that, you know, that me, you know, Jack, the whole team, you know, our partners, you know, look at. We do a lot of due diligence. We do our own research and make sure, you know, the charities that we're looking at, and then that we then bring to the community and say, hey, we did our research, please do your own as well.
I'm sure they're as vetted as possible.
They're as vetted as possible before we're like, hey, this. So, no,
we'll provide an update on that as soon as possible. It is something there's a massive priority, and we do understand that. So, please keep an eye on everything, Discord, Twitter, just everywhere. Please just make sure you've got your notifications on, guys, because it makes it so much easier for us to communicate with you when, you know, when we're not live in front of a camera. So
and you know, just kind of setting the record straight, SAFEMOON, we want to do good in the world, and that's also what the community feels as well. I love the personality, you know, education and helping other people out is huge within our community. We want to do good in the world, and so, you know, this is just one of the small things that we can do. So anyway, that kind of wraps up the live Q&A.
Yeah.
So let's do a quick recap. So plans for the week ahead, more exchange announcements.
Can't wait for those.
Yeah.
I love releasing them.
Yeah. You know, we talked about that we're deep into the SAFEMOON wallet and building that out, and so you know, me and Jack coordinate with the team every single day and, you know, see the progress. So that continues on. The Apollo 10, we'll be picking more people for the Apollo 10, and
that was
a quick recap.
Great, wasn't it? Yeah. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
I'll let you recap.
Yeah. No. So the Apollo 10 is basically people from the community. They're usually picked from the Discord, and then they come on. It's a small format where it's like a mini Ask Me Anything, but it's informal. It's a chance for community members to get to know us, and us to get to know the community members, and it's just it's a nice thing.
It is a nice thing. You know, it's in our, we don't, like everybody knows this, time is a luxury that no one can afford a lot of the time, you know, so it's in our downtime as well, but it's really, really nice. We really enjoy it. It's, you know, we've done 2 of them now. Each one's been fantastic, so thank you very much to everybody that has joined the Apollo 10 so far. We're really excited to do next week's.
Another one, and so I'll be putting out, I basically coordinate the time with everyone who's been selected, so more information coming on that. You can tweet as well with hashtag SAFEMOON Apollo 10. Yep. All right, so we'll leave on this. We'll conclude on this. How will we celebrate 2 million holders? We'll leave that up to the community.
Tweet us. Leave that up to you guys.
Tweet us, Discord us. Let us know.
We want every idea. Whatever you guys are thinking, send it our way.
Let's figure something out. Anyway, really appreciate everyone watching. My name is John Caroni. I'm the CEO of SAFEMOON.
My name is Jack Haynes. I'm the COO of SAFEMOON.
Thank you for watching.